Well, I'm the second plumber to attend this block drain because the last plumber, he walked away, mate. Absolutely everything's blocking up in this Chinese restaurant, but where are we going to unblock it from? That's the question. Let's see if we can unblock this drain with a plunger. I don't like our odds, but we're going to give it a red hot crack. We got it! Have we got it? Have we got it? Oh, no we haven't. All right, let's go find the grease trap. All right, found the grease trap. It's out the back. We got to get these lids off. And Bob's your mother's brother, we got the lids off, and have a look at the state of this. Wow! I mean, it looks like this grease trap hasn't been cleaned out in years. And this right here is a grease trap. They separate all the oils, all the food scraps, and prevent them from going down into the main sewer and causing a blockage further downstream. And whoa, are you kidding me, mate? This is absolutely chock-a-block. Right there, that is the inlet to the grease trap. And as you can see, she's blocked. So we got to work out how on earth we're going to be able to clear this one, guys. Oh, I can hear you at the back. Bruce, you pelican, you're not going to be able to clear that grease trap with a plunger. And yes, mate, I know, I'm getting the plunger out. We're going to try and clear a little bit of room here so that then I can send the jet up the inlet and try and attempt to unblock it. But as I said before, this grease trap doesn't seem to have been pumped out in years and years. And I've already told the owner that, mate, if you don't get this pumped out, I can clear your drain, but it's going to block up in a couple of days. So he's organised a pump truck. Someone's going to come pump out this grease trap and dispose of this year's worth of goodness. I mean, there's definitely a couple of honey chickens and fried rice down here, and maybe the odd prawn cracker. But anyway, this is not really doing too much, is it? Let's go over to the outlet of the grease trap and see what condition it's in. So we'll plunge the outlet. I think I've got a chicken noodle hanging off the plunger. But anyway, we'll give this a bit of a plunge and make sure that this is A-OK before we start jetting, mate. So the outlet side is looking a little bit... Oh, let's get the jet out. All right, I've come up with a plan. We're going to work our way from the gully to the outlet to the inlet. Let's take this lid off. So I'm going to send the jet down the gully first, because if this is blocked here, it's all banking up, and hence why the grease trap's filling up. So let's have a look and see what's... Oh, she's not too bad. She is not too bad. She's blocked, but not too bad. Alright, gonna send down me $2.50 Amazon nozzle. I try and send it down to the base of that gully and just around the corner of the bend, because I do not want to cop a second mouthful for the day. Let's fire up the bloody jet, guys! Alright, what I might actually do is I might get Mr. Plungy back out and give it another good old plunge. Because if I kept going in that gully, I know I'd cop a face full. So here we go, and see if we can see some action in the outlet pipe. And we can! You can see they're connected. And that's good, it's just greasy water. So nothing too crazy down the gully or the outlet. There's some chunks of grease and a few chunks of Chinese food. Nothing major though. That's good news. Really good news. So we should be able to start jetting the inlet to this grease trap. But I'm going to give the outlet and the gully one last jet, one last blast to make sure she's Mickey Mouse 110%. So let's fire up the bloody jet, guys. So I'm just trying to remove as much grease as I possibly can from this gully and chuck it back into the grease trap, because there's no way on earth that I want this going downstream into the main drain. It'd cause all sorts of problems, guys. Alright, so now the gully and the outlet are flowing beautifully. We're going to go and attack the inlet. Oh mate, I've got the adrenaline pumping for this one. I'm a bit bloody excited. Alright, so I'm going to feed the $2.50 Amazon nozzle up this drain, and we're going to absolutely go to town on this. I reckon this drain is going to be chock-a-block full of years worth of grease. Let's fire up the jet, guys. Alright, we've got a really big issue because this baffle here needs to be pumped out. I mean, the whole grease trap needs to be pumped out. It's so full. I have to get the plunger out and try and see if we can push and maneuver some of this greasy, I don't know, Chinese. Just try and clear some room down here, guys, because I'm not going to be able to unblock this drain. This could be an absolute disaster. Oh, then again, Mr. Plungy's done wonders. Let's fire the jet back up, guys. Mate, this drain is so blocked, but I'm loving every single minute of this, guys. We're making some progress. Let's go over to the outlet. You can see the filtered water going through the outlet, which will go into the main drain. In the comment section below, who's still with me? We've got more work to do. Let's fire the jet back up, guys. Whoa! Do you see that, guys? Wow! Unbelievable! Just gonna try and climb over this grease trap and reach in here without falling in. Oh! Whoa, I nearly fell in. Whoa, all right, see that massive chunk of grease right there? I'll just try and grab it. Nearly. Oh, don't want to fall in. Whoa, have a look at the size of that. That's what was causing the blockage. All right, I think it's time for the turbo nozzle to properly clean this drain out. And here is the turbo nozzle. Anything that's left in this drain will be annihilated. Well, this is going to be messy trying to get the turbo nozzle on this jet now. Alright, let's send the turbo nozzle up the inlet of this grease trap. Come on, you good thing. Get in there, mate. Just play the game. Oh, have we got it? We've got it! Hey! How good is this, guys? I really am living the dream. Anyway, let's fire up the turbo nozzle. Wow, that turbo nozzle really annihilated what was left in the drain. So let's go over to the outlet and see if we got some nice filtered water flowing through, and boy oh boy, we bloody do. I mean, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but geez, we are good. I mean, the last plumber walked away and we made it look easy. Let's test out the drains. Let's try and beat it. Let's try and beat it. We've beaten it. Is it coming? Where's the water? Here it is, guys. Here it is. Flowing like the day it was installed. I mean, as we know, the owner needs to pump out this grease trap. But boy, oh boy, have we set this restaurant up for a busy day of trade. They can open up and they can just enjoy a free-flowing drain. Look at that, guys, the filtered water going through the gully and into the main drain. I mean, this is what dreams are made of, mate. And I feel awkward asking, but if you wouldn't mind liking the video and even subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.